Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a quick pick a card reading for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or whenever you get this. It can be a lonely time of year, you know, especially with lockdown. A lot of us can be separated from people that we'd love to spend time with travel restrictions and things. Maybe that's not possible. You may also be thinking about somebody who perhaps you've lost contact with, or perhaps you are not on speaking terms with, for whatever reason, right? So the aim of this reading is you love this person, you miss this person, you're wondering what they're thinking, and this is going to give you a little bit of insight into what they may be thinking. It is just a tarot reading, it's not 100% accurate fact, so please just bear that in mind. But you know, sometimes we need that little bit of comfort, right? So we'll see what comes out, and do use your intuition as always to figure out, does that sound right or is that not my reading? You know, you can always go back and pick a different card, however you want to take it, right? So I think we all know how this works. Pause the video, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, open your eyes and see which you're most drawn to. I've got Sodalite, I have Sunstone. Let me try that again. Pile 1 is Sodalite, pile 2 is Sunstone, pile 3 is Rose Quartz, pile 4 is clear Quartz, and pile 5 is Tiger's Eye. So think of your person, close your eyes, visualize them, think about how they sound, what kind of things they say, imagine what their face looks like, think about how you feel about them, and then pick your card. And then down in the description box below you will see timestamps. You can click those timestamps and it'll jump you straight to your reading. You can do this multiple times for multiple different people. My intention is that it is a romantic reading. So I've used the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which has quite lewd images. So if you're not 18, this reading is not for you. And if you are perhaps not too fond of slightly lewd images, this is your heads up that this might not be your reading. But I'm going to go ahead and just, it's going to be there. What else as well? Yeah, I am intending it to be a romantic thing, you know, a romantic person that you're missing, that you've got feelings for, but it may not be. So I'm going to try and do it two ways. So if this is romance and if this is like maybe like a parent or a family member or a friend, so I'm going to kind of try and do it both ways if possible. I don't know what the cards are, so intentions may not go to plan. I don't know. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to try and make these quick. Pause the reading, choose your cards, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello to those of you who chose pile 1 and the Sodalite crystal. It's such a beautiful like blue crystal, really pretty. I'm getting immediately intuitively there could be something to do with the ocean for you. Perhaps your person really likes the ocean. Perhaps you've been to a beach together and you've picked pebbles. I'm really getting the way that especially if it's grey rocks. If this isn't for you, don't worry, it could just be a signifier for one person, so just leave it if it's not for you. The intuitive messages tend to be quite specific. But you could have gone and got the grey rocks, and when they're dry, they kind of look a bit you know, a bit porous, a bit boring, but when they get wet, they look really good. Maybe your person looks really good when they get wet. Maybe that's why this is coming through. Maybe you've seen photos of them on Instagram or you know, Facebook, where they've been on the beach and they've been wet and you've thought, hey, that person looks really good. Doesn't have to be that. It could just be, you know, you've been wetting the rocks and seeing how they get more marbled and kind of like that deeper grey colour. They look much nicer when they're wet. I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm getting from that. But yeah, definitely the ocean, or maybe your person's favourite colour is blue as well. Let's get you a couple of Scrabble letters. So this could be your initials, it could be their initials, it could be trying to make you think of a certain word. I don't know. If it's not for you, just leave it. Again, it's just maybe for one person. You've got the letter O. I've got oil and love. Q, I'm getting Qatar, the place. Queen as well, could be significant, and D. So QED as well. What's a QED? I don't know. That's what popped into my head though. But whatever you get from that, if you don't get nothing, that's absolutely fine. And let's get you some random words as well. So what do we have, please, for pile 1? Who chose Sodalite? Some random words for pile 1. Who chose Sodalite, please? You've got away. Perhaps your person is away, perhaps away on business for some of you, I'm hearing. Perhaps you want to go away with this person. Perhaps this person went away. What else, please? Shine could be relevant to you. I tend to take that song, let it shine, right? Let it shine, let it shine. But don't be so hard on yourself. Perhaps your person wants you to not be so hard on yourself and let yourself shine. Company, again, this person could be away on business with a certain company. This person could be really good company. They could keep you company. You could be craving this person's company. One more. Let's get this one, and this is great. This person could be great company, or you just think this person's great, or they think you're great, right? Your song for this reading was Say What You Want by Texas. You can say what you want, it won't change my mind. I feel the same about you. So your person wants to say, I feel the same about you. Now, it could be that you've tried to persuade this person of something and they still feel the same way about you, whatever that means. It could be saying the way you feel about me is the way that I feel about you. Yeah, I feel the same about you. What I am is what you want of me. So this person seems very flexible. It seems to be that they're saying, you know, I'll be whoever you want me to be. It could be connecting with a Libra, that's a very Libran energy, or a Gemini, again, that kind of chameleon energy, but you don't have to be. It's we all get affected by all the energies at any time, so don't get too hung up on the signs. We've got full birth charts, the planets are always moving, so we'll all get affected by different energies at different points in our life, right? So don't worry too much if your person's not a Libra or a Gemini. Yeah, say what you want, but it won't change my mind. I feel the same about you. So this is what your person wants to say, whatever that means, right? There's a little bit of ambiguity. That was a hard one to get my mouth around. Ayo. Yeah, again, 18 plus reading. Please leave if you're not into a little bit of lewd. Six of Swords. So this person is wanting to move into a calmer waters, a calmer situation. Could be that they want to move their relationship with you into calmer waters, or that they're just trying to sort things out. Yeah, and just trying to you know, maybe get a bit of stability. They are facing the unknown. They are facing uncertainty. They may have some fear. There may be a little bit of illusion as well. A bit of definitely getting like uncertainty. Wow, unicorn. Okay. And Firefly, strong energy there. This is Tarot of Sexual Magic, so just be warned that the images are a bit lewd. Ace of Wands, wow, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Man holding a coin. Main male, wow. The not swans, what are they? They are Queen of Cups as well on here. The storks and sacred ibis. Look at the imagery of these birds. Now these are completely different decks, completely randomly. The cards came out completely randomly, and next to each other you have all these birds with like the long legs and the long beak. So your person may have a big nose, or you may have a big nose. I'm sorry, I have a big nose too, right? Big nose people unite. It means that you're generous, okay? And your person may have very long skinny legs, or you may have very long skinny legs. But there's this thing about the two birds, right? The two storks and the two sacred ibis as well. It says learning on here. So you are learning something from this person, or they're learning something from you. I think this relationship is one of those relationships where you learn from each other, right? You learn perhaps like about life from each other. It could be that there's something going on about the birds and the bees as well. Perhaps this person wants to have a baby with you. Perhaps you've had a child with this person. Perhaps this person is somebody who taught you about the birds and the bees. The main male. So if you are male watching this reading, if you identify as he, him, this is talking about you. So in that case, this person would say that, I guess that you're their main male, right there. You're the person that they think about the most. You're the person on their mind. They see you as very successful, perhaps very stable, really kind of, you know, the divine masculine, if you will. Very successful, perhaps, because you have the man holding the coin here as well. So yeah, your person, if you identify as male, they think you're very successful. They think you're very good with money. They probably see you as somebody who has a very comfortable life. Very much that kind of King of Pentacles, nurturer, provider. I'm hearing businessman. Yeah, definitely getting something with business here, right? With company and stuff as well. For those of you who do not identify as male, so they, them, or she, her, this is your person saying, I want you to see how successful I am. I want you to put me first. I want to be the only person that you see, right? I want to provide for you. I want to support you. I want to create a stable situation for you. I want to kind of play that traditional male provider role. So what else do we have? If this is a sexual relationship, they absolutely have the hots for you. It could be twin flames, because this is, the imagery on this card is a twin flame card for me. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, very fiery, very passionate. You may not have slept with this person yet, or they may want to rekindle something with you. Yeah, just he's looking at her absolutely adoringly, like absolutely, like, I want to watch you while you sleep. He also has his hand on her stomach, which I've noticed, and I don't know if I've ever noticed this before. And again, this image is lewd. I'm going to bring it up close to you, so look away if you're not wanting to see that. It's actually one of the most beautiful. There are some very, very sexualized images in this deck, and this is a very, very beautiful cuddly image. It's actually, you know, an idealized relationship there. And she's kind of sleeping. He's got his hand on her stomach. She does look like her stomach's swollen, like she could be pregnant. And she's actually reaching back to him and kind of giving him a little backward scuttle there. You know, so that's a very, very loving image. That's very beautiful. So your person wants that kind of, this is very nurturing energy, very much King of Pentacles energy here that I'm picking up on. They want to, they want to get you pregnant, right? They want to have house and home with you. If this is a sexual relationship or a romantic relationship, they want to provide for you. They want to give you a place of safety, or, you know, or you want that from them. They want to have a baby with you. There's a lot of love here, Queen of Cups. So the feminine in this energy, it has a huge amount of love, or somebody's wanting that person to really, really love them. 2-2 here as well. So you're getting twos, which are about couples and union. You know, 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 is 4, which is about stability, foundations, again, secure home. Yeah, there is this energy though with the unicorn and the moon together. There is this kind of, is this too good to be true? I don't know if I can believe this. I'm facing the unknown here. I don't know how my person feels about me. So I really feel this energy of this person just wants to give to you. This person wants to be who you need them to be. They want to be a provider. They want to, they feel the same way about you as you feel about them, because this is looking like it's two-way, right? Queen of Cups. But yeah, somebody definitely feels like this sense of, is this too good to be true? Is this an illusion? Am I just fantasizing here? But the unicorn card for me personally says, believe in the impossible, believe in the things that you thought could never be true. So really beautiful spirit card there. And then the 6 of Swords as well is kind of telling me perhaps somebody is leaving a kind of difficult situation behind, and they, you know, they're wanting to establish this kind of secure foundation, this kind of traditional happy home, this traditional relationship. They want the kind of the safety and the security and the harmony and the stability, did I say that, and the kind of predictability of that. It's like somebody wants the predictability of a traditional home and relationship, perhaps somebody coming from something difficult in the past, which is why they're I think sometimes if all you've experienced is difficult relationships, you know, when a good relationship comes along, you do start to look for the red flags and you do start to question it, and you know, facing the unknown of what's going to happen here, it can be quite scary if you're leaving things that have been tumultuous. So yeah, definitely, I don't know who's who again, but somebody's got some fear and trepidation about moving on, because I feel like they've come from a difficult situation in the past. But the Firefly, again, another beautiful card for me. This is lighting the way, shine, again, shine, okay, lighting the way, shining. So it's almost like you can see the light going on this person. This person's holding a torch. You've got the Ace of Wands here. I do feel like it's almost like the passion for this relationship, or the enthusiasm, or the just the warm feelings is almost like leading you home in a way. It does have this feeling of like, almost like a lighthouse, right? Leading you out of the darkness, bringing you home to, literally, it could be home, right? This is home energy. So really, really lovely. Again, like with the doors, it's like the light is shining behind the doors, pulling this person through. So it could be that somebody's been through some kind of learning experience. It could be that somebody's been away at university, they're returning home. This person wants you to return home. They want to give you that security, or they want that from you. So really lovely reading, a lot of warmth coming from this reading. It feels safe. It feels like somebody's the provider of a safe place to me, especially if you've been out in the wilderness a little bit, feeling like you've got wolves snapping at your heels, right, trying to make your way home. I feel like this person's leading you home. or vice versa. So I hope that reading was helpful to you. I hope you have a wonderful new year. Please do stay safe. Your person, I think, wants you to be safe. They're trying to give you that place of safety. So yeah, really lovely reading, very nice energy. Do take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye bye. Oh no, sorry, I hope you're still here. I hope you didn't go, because I need to get you an advice card. I totally forgot. So a little bit of advice. Conclusions are within reach. So I feel like if you've been facing some sort of unknown here, the moon card indicating intuition rather than concrete knowledge, you are going to get some answers. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, there's that Libra energy again. So yeah, no matter what happens, it's a win-win situation. Conclusions are within reach. It's going to be okay. And you have, what do you need to release? So there could be something that you need to release, and it could just be your fear or your own sense of this is too good to be true. But just ask yourself, what do I need to release moving forwards? All right, take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello to those of you who chose pile 2 and the Sunstone. I love Sunstone energy. Could have a Leo involved, but you don't have to be. Peaches could be relevant. Cliffs. Just seeing what I get intuitively. Somebody could wear a lot of very sparkly jewelry. Like somebody could really like diamonds. Yeah, definitely could be Leo energy. I'm getting like that kind of like sparkly, just that sparkly kind of showbiz energy of a Leo, but you don't have to be. Again, everybody gets affected by all the energies of the zodiac at different points in their life. We've got a full birth chart of 12 houses, so the Leo energy is coming through, but you don't have to be a Leo, right? So just to make that clear. Let's have a look at some letters. So I'm going to pick some Scrabble letters for you. It may be your initials, it may be your person's initials, it may be the initials of a place that you work together. It could seem to spell out some kind of random word, but again, don't worry too much if you don't get anything from it. It could just be a little signal for one specific person. So let's see what we get. X, so kiss kiss. Perhaps someone always signs off their messages with a little kiss, right? I watched a thing the other day about apparently it's very common in England where we put kisses at the end of our text messages. Not so much anymore now that we've got emojis, but you know, it tends to be a very British thing to be like, all right, see you soon, kiss kiss. And you'll literally send kisses to like your boss, your friends, your brothers, your sisters. It's like everybody gets kisses. It's polite. It's like saying, it's like putting yours sincerely at the end of a formal letter. It's like kiss kiss. It's just a nice, it's like good feelings, right? We're on good terms. So but apparently in America that's not a thing. So I don't know, that could be very confusing if you come from different backgrounds perhaps, and somebody's going kiss kiss. You could be like, what does that mean? Hang on, are you actually giving me kisses? What? So I don't know, maybe there could be some confusion about that. We could be dealing as well with somebody's ex. So XOXO. No, hugs and kisses is what I'm getting from that. Maybe OXO, maybe somebody uses OXO cubes, maybe you've used OXO cubes at Christmas. And blank. Okay, it could be, I'm definitely getting, sometimes you get hugs and kisses and then sometimes you don't. And it's like, well, what does that mean? I'm getting this what does that mean energy from this reading. But take it or leave it as you will. XOXO, gossip girl. Perhaps somebody's a bit of a gossip girl. Okay, what else do we have? I'm knocking cards over here. So what else do we have, please? Let's get some random words for you. Pile 2. What is your person thinking of? What does your person want to say to you? What's going on with this relationship? What do I have here? Understand. Yeah, I really feel it's like either misunderstanding or trying to understand, like this figuring it out energy. It's really interesting. What else? Understand paradise. Could this be paradise? It looks like paradise, but I don't know, maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe somebody's in paradise, right? If this is somebody who's on the other side for you. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle little star, how I wonder where you are. Or twinkle, twinkle little bat, if we want to go Alice in Wonderland, how I wonder where you're at. Getting irrelevant to me because I identify as like with the mouse energy, but I've been getting a lot of Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit, Through the Looking Glass, all these kind of like Alice in Wonderland references. So of course, like the mouse in Alice in Wonderland, what does he say? I can't remember his rhyme, but it's a variation on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And then in Jefferson Aeroplane, they say, remember what the dormouse said. So I don't know, what have I said something? You're trying to remember what I said? Wondered. And this, like, I wandered lonely as a cloud on high over the hill and dale as well. All at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Somebody could be from Wales, because daffodils are the sign of St. David, right? Somebody could be into poetry. Somebody could really like walking in the woods. Somebody could really enjoy nature, right? It's like Earth's paradise. Also getting kind of a quote from Shakespeare. Is it Our Little Paradise or something like that, he says? I think it's a Henry, like one of the Henrys is going off to war, and he's got this quote about England being green and like a paradise, right? Like Eden on Earth. So somebody could be from Eden. Somebody could be from England or Wales perhaps, but I'm really getting that kind of like green. Now I'm getting green sleeves. You know the song green sleeves, oh da da da. I'm getting that now as well, so there could definitely be something about like, it doesn't have to be England or anything, but or Wales, but I'm getting like the green fields, like the countryside. Somebody could really enjoy going for walks. You know, somebody could really enjoy kind of like looking up at the stars at night, that kind of thing. Maybe somebody likes walking at night. But I'm getting a lot of like poems and songs through, so somebody could be a bit of a lyricist. I don't know. So just a reminder that there's very lewd images on one of the decks in this. So if you don't like that, or you're quite young, you know, maybe this isn't your reading. So let's see your person. Oh my God, the Empress. Oh, I've not got your song. Sunstone, Get Free by Lana Del Rey. No more chasing rainbows and hoping for an end to them. I'm getting close to the reveal of my heart. I want to come out of the black into the blue, and sometimes it feels like I've got a war in my mind. So somebody could definitely be dealing with maybe some anxiety or depression, or you know, just being in a situation that feels dark in some sort of way, and they want to get free, and they want to go out into the blue, into the sunshine. So it could literally be like somebody wants to get outside. Somebody could feel very trapped indoors right now, or trapped in some kind of situation. They want to get free. But again, this feeling of with this misunderstanding, this XOXO and understand, with the song Get Free, there's this stuff about illusions. I don't want to chase rainbows and hope for an end to them. So no more chasing, like looking for a pot of gold, right? It's like enjoying what you have, but also this kind of like, I don't want to chase illusions. I don't want to chase the unicorns anymore. I don't want to chase the rainbows anymore. I want things that are grounded. I want things that are stable. I want things that are here, you know. So I'm getting that kind of energy. She does have this kind of like Sleeping Beauty energy to her, this Empress. I don't know if this is you or this is your person, but it's like lay there waiting for your handsome prince to come and rescue you, waiting for you know, the kids to come and wake you up, while it's almost like while nature's growing around her. So I do have a little bit of stagnancy here. I do think somebody may spend a little bit of time fantasizing, believing in the fairy tales, wanting to be rescued, but the song is saying get free. So your person could be saying you need to get yourself free, or I'm waiting for you to come and rescue me. But the Empress is somebody who's up on a pedestal as well. So if you are feminine, this could be your person has you up on a pedestal. They think you're, you know, the bee's knees, funny with the bee reference, right? Nature. They could have you up on a pedestal. They could think you are, you know, everything that they could have ever wanted. They could see you, they could really idolize you. Again, it could be that your person thinks that you're too good to be true. You know, I don't want to, you know, does this person really like me? Are they just being nice? Is this just a fantasy because this person feels too good to be true? They're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. They're the funniest, they're the kindest, they're giving, they're clever, they're strong, they're independent. It's like this person thinks you are the best thing that they've ever seen in their entire life. So are you too good to be true? If you are not, if you don't identify as female, then you could have this person up on a pedestal. But it does have this feeling of waiting to be rescued, right? Rapunzel in a tower, Snow White, you know, waiting for the kiss to wake her up, Sleeping Beauty waiting for the kiss to wake her up. So yeah, I'm not sure where this is going to go. Let's see what your other cards are. So you have the sun. You've got the Sunstone, you've got the sun, and again the sun has a connotation to it of getting free. It's a card about freedom, expansion, being outside, right? The freedom of being able to go where you want, travel where you want. So it could be this is something to do with lockdown restrictions. Your person could be like, I can't travel right now. I don't know how to travel. Especially with the image on this card is she's about to take a step forward, almost like the Fool card, right? But there's nothing there. It's like she doesn't know how to move. So I'm getting almost like Eight of Swords energy followed by the Fool energy. It's like, I want to take a leap of faith. I want to get free, but I feel really stuck. Almost like in that cocoon phase, right? Because it's like here she's in the cocoon and here she's coming out of the cocoon, but it's like she doesn't know how. She just doesn't know how. How do I get free? So I think your person's saying, I want to move, I want to get out of the black into the blue, but I don't know how to get free. How do I spread my wings and fly? Queen of Swords. Again, it's got this feeling of like being very clear, knowing what this person wants, because the sun can be like an epiphany as well, like seeing everything really clearly, seeing the bigger picture, having a very clear mind. Like there's no illusion here. So if there was illusion, there's no illusion here with this person anymore. They see things super clearly. They know what they want to do. The Queen of Swords is a card about knowing, clarity, clear communication. So if you have felt like your person hasn't, it could be that you feel like you've communicated clearly, but it could be that your person feels like they've communicated clearly, because the sword's raised. So this is like, all my cards are on the table here. Like it's just got this kind of stuck energy. Very clear mind though. This is a sharp, clear, razor-like mind. So it also has that energy of somebody who you know, they've had a lot of downtime. They've kind of been in that hibernation or that recovery mode. If you think of like the Four of Swords, it's being in a place that gives you time to think. So it could be that this person has had some sort of bed rest, or they have been trapped in the house or something like this for a while, where it's given them space to think. So they're very, very clear now, I want to say. Swans. So mirroring energy, this person could have done some soul searching, they could have spent some time in solitude, really getting to know their shadow self. Again, going back to Carl Jung, the shadow self, if you want to look that up, you know, looking for that golden shadow with the Sunstone, that kind of gold twinkly energy that I was picking up on. So it says this person's done shadow work. They've defeated the demons. They've really come to terms with the worst parts of themselves, and you know, they've looked at their childhood, their experiences. They've looked at their insecurities. They've looked at everything that they could possibly look at that could potentially hold them back, that could make them act badly in situations, and they've dealt with all that kind of gunk, that underlying gunk of the shadow self, which we all have. Everybody has that, right? The light and the shadow. So they've done it. They've done that recovery of past trauma, all that kind of business. They've done it. They have a huge amount of confidence now with the Sun card, the kind of confidence that comes from really knowing who you are and really being clear about what you want and who you are. So this person has a very, very, very strong energy, I think, because they've done some shadow work, right? They've amalgamated their light and dark side, so now there's only light. I want to say that they are working with the golden shadow, which is a very creative energy. Again, this person could be very good with words. They could be a poet. They could be they could write music for songs, lyrics for songs. They could, I think Sagittarius had music and lyrics in the last reading. I don't think it will have gone up yet. Watch out for Sagittarius' reading, music and lyrics. Spoiler alert. And yeah, this person's twinkling. They're confident. It's like they've done it. They've done that shadow work. I mean, it's an ongoing process. It's never entirely 100% done, but they're riding high on it, right? It could also be something about soulmate connections or twin flames, if you're looking for that sort of thing, mirroring, reflecting each other. So yeah, it could be something like that. Whoa, okay. Again, this is the Lute card, so brace yourselves. The Lovers card. Yeah. So the Lovers card is normally choosing your heart, choosing what you love. It used to be called the choice, and it does say that there is a choice here involved. Are you going to choose who or what you love. Are you going to follow your heart? Are you going to follow that energy of the sun that makes you feel confident and bright and liberated? Or are you going to choose something perhaps based on logic, or perhaps based on necessity? You know, I'm going to choose this person because it makes sense to choose this person. Or are you going to choose your heart? So this person's saying you need to make a choice here. Are you going to choose your heart? Are you going to choose me, perhaps, because this is the Empress? So I'm getting that the person's probably feminine who's talking to you, but again, switch it and reverse it if you need to. Are you going to choose me, or are you going to choose something that is I feel like this is the Empress here because of the light coloured hair. Maybe not, maybe not. But it's like, what are you going to choose? Who are you going to choose here? She's not looking very happy, is she? So it's like this person's trying to tempt this person away. He's looking at her, but the Cupid's arrow is pointing this way. So I don't know, make of that what you will. Could be that there's more than one person involved. It could be that both of these people are kind of naked and vulnerable. She's the only one that's dressed. I don't know if that's anything. Door to personal happiness and healing. I do feel like this person's putting themselves first. Again, it could be that this person's freeing themselves from a situation where perhaps they've been treated like they're a choice. You know, they've been confused. They've been like, do you want me or do you not? If we're going to talk about another Lana Del Rey song, I heard one thing and then I'm hearing another. That definitely has that energy up there, right, with the confusion, with the blank space. It's like, do you want me or do you not? Like, I thought you wanted me, but now you're looking at this, I don't know, now you're looking like you just wanted to have a good time, right? And the Empress is not about having a good time, a fling. She's there for the long term, right? So I think it could be that this person's in a state of okay, I realize that what I thought this relationship was, it isn't that. I don't know how you feel about that. Again, maybe I don't know. I've got this energy of, again, switch it and reverse it if needs be, but I've got the energy of the Empress is the one speaking here and saying, look, I'm an Empress. Yeah, I am an Empress. I'm not something to be played with. Again, a lot of Lana Del Rey songs. So if you're going to treat me like a plaything, I'm going to remove myself from that situation. I'm going to heal. I'm going to, you know, figure out what this means to me and my own shadow self. I'm going to come out of this feeling strong, feeling like I've got a lot of clarity. And I'm going to move on to my own personal healing and happiness. I'm going to get myself free from this relationship, from this situation, because I'm an Empress. I'm very high vibrational. The only person I'm going to entertain is an Emperor, and the Emperor doesn't treat me like a choice. So I don't know if this is you or them. Again, we've got this weird mirroring energy, so there's this weird flipping energy with this. But yeah, personal healing and happiness. But no more chasing rainbows, right, and looking for an end to them. It's like, I don't know. Wealthy man. Could be a wealthy man involved. If you're a man, this could be you. You could say, this is me. Yeah, I'm a wealthy man. Or it could be the it could be your person saying, I'm a wealthy man. Again, there's a bit of a flip with the first reading, so maybe go and watch the first reading. A wealthy man could be involved. I don't know, take that as you will. The compass and the beaver work. So there could be something to do with somebody that you work with. Could be that somebody's prioritizing work now. It's the energy of the Empress is all four queens of the tarot. So she's Queen of Cups, you know, a lot of love to give. Queen of Swords, a strategist. Queen of Pentacles, you know, she works hard, she provides, she's gains skills, gains knowledge. Queen of Wands, very beautiful, very magnetic, very attractive, very charismatic, and natural leader. And she can utilize these different parts of herself whenever she wants to. So if she's in Queen of Swords energy, she's not choosing her heart. She's saying, this isn't logical, this doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not getting the clear information I need from this relationship. I've got the clarity that I'm being treated like an option here, and I'm not going to allow myself to be on the table as an option. I think actually, yeah, okay. Oh, that's really interesting. There's definitely this interplay between the first reading and this reading, because she says, I took the table odds away from you. And this is what this person's doing. I'm taking the table odds back. Do you know what? I can't be played with. I can't be gambled with if I'm not on the table as an option. So she's taking her power back. I like this person, whoever this is. So yeah, she's strategizing. She's gone into logic mode. She's like, do you know what? I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to draw boundaries. I'm going to cut this relationship out. I'm going to perhaps make myself into a wealthy man. I'm going to work really hard here. There is a sense with this beaver card, the story behind it is somebody who doesn't value what they have. They value pretty things, and nobody else values that. What people actually value is hard work and something that can be utilized, something that's beneficial. So it's no good having a beautiful fluffy tail if that tail isn't helpful. So when the beaver's tail gets flattened, sorry that was loud, the beaver can then build dams. So it's becoming useful, not just pretty perhaps, I don't know. And then this compass, a change in direction, following your true north. Again, somebody's following the heart, I want to say. Somebody has a lot of clarity about what their heart is telling them to do. But again, making a logical choice, a clear decision. There is a little bit of push and pull in this reading. There is a little bit of heart over head. The strongest energy is this person's being logical. It makes sense for me to get free. I don't know. Get free either from this relationship because it's not leading anywhere, or get free from, it just feels like claiming independence, you know, restoring their own sovereignty in a relationship if they've been given too much. Because you did have that line about no, it's pile one. There's a weird interplay between pile one because they had what I am is what you want of me, and there's none of that here. This is not I'm going to bend. I'm going to be what you want me to be. This is I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to be self-reliant, and I'm going to move forward and make myself useful and put my energy somewhere where I'm going to get rewarded for it. So strong, very powerful reading, very authoritative. We're dealing with an empress. If you again flip it and reverse it, I could be talking as you. There's this mirroring energy going on here. But if you are dealing with this empress, if this is your person that you really like, it could be a mother as well. The empress can be a mother. You know, so your own mother is like, do you know what, I'm going to look after myself for a while. But yeah, if you've been treating this person as a choice, if you've been confusing this person, if you've not been clear with them, you're about to lose them. They're done chasing rainbows and hoping for an end to them. So take that as you will, and happy new year. Go and check out a different pile, maybe pile number one, because it did feel a bit like there was a flip and reversal there between those two. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Go and check out other piles if this wasn't your reading. Bye guys. Oh no, I forgot advice again. I forgot to keep getting advice please. Whoa. A win-win situation is forecast. Again, pile one had that as well. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, Libra and Virgo showing up here. Somebody could be on the cusp. Be bold and make the first move. All right, there you go. That's your advice. Give rather than take. Be bold, make the first move. A win-win outcome is forecast. So if you were thinking, should I approach this person? Yes, I think you really need to go and tell the truth to this person, because like they're on that, they're halfway out the door, right? So you need to step up here, I think. Again, trust your own intuition. It's just a card reading. It may or may not be your story. I don't want to give bad advice, but if you feel like, oh my god, yes, that's my story, then I think you need to step up your game a little bit if you're dealing with an empress. All right, take care. Bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 3 and the rose quartz. Let's see what we have for you. So I'm going to pick you some random words first, random letters from some Scrabble tiles. So these may be the initials of you, your person's initials. It may make you think of a certain word. Just roll with it, see what you get. If you don't get anything, that's absolutely fine. It could just be an indicator for one specific person, but let's jump in and see what we get. Let's jump in and see what we get. That feels like it could be a message in itself, right? So rose quartz, please. Pile number 3, O. The first letter that came out for pile number 1 was also O. Pile number 2 had O as well, actually. It was like hugs and kisses. So that could be for somebody. O-A. I'm getting oat. Somebody may eat oatmeal. I don't know. O-A. O-A-L. One more, I'm getting told. Is somebody called Alan? That could be interesting. And I. So whatever you get from that, you know, take it if you don't get anything. It's telling me rearrange. Right, hang on, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to mess around with them. We're going to see what we get. It could be the lion, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. Take it as you will. I don't know what you may be getting from that. I-O is I in Italian, right? I've been learning Italian. Ian, loin. I don't know. Your song is Alan Walker's Alone. Leave Me Alone. Perhaps the person's saying, I don't know. Yeah, but somebody could definitely be called Alan. Lost in your mind, am I losing my mind? Unconscious mind, I'm wide awake. So there's a lot of stuff about the mind. If this night is not forever, at least we're not alone. Anywhere, whenever, apart but still together. So there could be a psychic connection between you and your person. You know, you're never alone. This person's always with you. You could also you could be astrally projecting, you could be seeing this person in your dreams, you could feel like you're losing your mind over this person. It could be that you haven't got control over your mind, where your mind goes. You know, when your thoughts are unleashed, where do they go? You know, who do you find yourself thinking about when you're not really thinking about anything? So there could be something in there for you with that. Let's get you some random words. So some words from Pile 3's person, please. Some words for Pile 3's person. What would Pile 3's person like them to know? So we've got glorious. Somebody could listen to Gloria Esteban a lot. Somebody could be called Gloria. Mistress. Oh my goodness, has somebody got a mistress? Laurie. A mistress. At least we're not alone, right? At least we're not alone. I'd rather be with this person than be alone. Powerful. Sense. Maybe it makes sense. I can't be with the person I want to be with, so I'll be with this person. At least I'm not alone. Yeah, look, Gloria, right? Somebody could have abandonment issues or fear of being alone. So it could be a relationship where somebody just hooks up with somebody because, you know, they don't want to be alone that night. So this could be talking about, would it be New Year's Eve? It's like, I don't want to spend New Year's Eve on my own. I want somebody to be able to kiss at midnight. I know this person's up for a good time, so I'll give them a call, right? Is it the person you really want? Are you the person they really want? Magician. I'm going to pull all the cards. Knight of Pentacles. The World. Oyster. This is there may be a very lewd image on this card, so fair warning. Ace of Cups. I'm getting told to put that up there, so I will. Four of Wands. Healer of the Ages. Main female. Interesting, we've had main male, wealthy male, and main female. Okay. I'll just rip my paper. If this night is not together, if this night is not forever, at least we're together. Mistress. I feel like we're dealing with a relationship where I think there is a lot of love here. With the oyster, the Ace of Cups, the fountain flowing on this card here, Four of Wands, the World card is Magician, very powerful energy, prosperity. I think we're dealing with a secret relationship. This card is a card about becoming public, something becoming known, something becoming public, something happening in a public place. The main female, if you identify as she, her, then this is you. I think if this is you, your person's saying, you are my main female, you're the world to me, you're this relationship is very healing to me. My heart is open. You're my Ace of Cups. I have so much love for you. But this oyster is keeping things hidden, keeping things secret, right? You've got a card about being public and a card about being secret. So we need to keep this relationship secret. Should we make our feelings known? Should we make our feelings public? Should we... I think your person wants things to be public. Again, this image here, it's kind of, there's curtains here. It feels like it's indoors. Here it's outdoors. So I do think there's this thing about making things known, making things public. Also noticing this person's arms open here. So yeah, I think this person wants to say, I don't want to hide this relationship anymore. I want this to be known. But they do have some hesitancy, right? They are clamming up. They are keeping this. It's this contradiction between their heart being open and their heart being closed and locked. There's peacocks on both of these cards. That could be very, very relevant. Just to show you, there's these white peacocks here, and then this card is literally the peacock card. This is the goddess Lakshmi. So definitely could be, this relationship could be very prosperous perhaps. There could be something involving money involved. The peacock, for me, the peacock has a lot of eyes. So it talks about knowing things, a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people seeing this relationship, or a fear of people seeing this relationship. It could be talking about peacocking, so somebody who's showing off, or you know, versus being a little bit more quiet and hidden. I'm getting this relationship where perhaps one person wants to keep it quiet, one person wants it to be known. If you are not the main female, if you identify as not she, her, so they, them, or he, him, then this is your person saying, I want to be your one and only. I want you to have eyes for me. I want to be your main person. There's a lot of lessons being learned here, or there could be a feeling of like wanting to travel the world together. Perhaps where you are, you know, in your physical environment, you can't be together. Perhaps you can't be together where you are because you're very well known. Perhaps a lot of people in your community know you. Perhaps they wouldn't approve of this relationship. So it could be that you both want to travel somewhere where you're a bit more unknown, you know, where people don't know who you are, so that you can be, so that you don't have to hide your relationship. It could be that you are worlds apart, right? Literally in different places, like on different sides of the world. Again, somebody could be from India. You may need to travel to be with this person. Perhaps you're going to be with this person, but you're only going to get one night with this person, right? Because you have to keep your relationship hidden. You literally have the word mistress. The magician, though, the magician makes the impossible happen. The magician makes their dreams come to life. So I do feel, I'm getting this one night only, like, energy, like, at least we can be together tonight. Knight of Pentacles, it's very slow moving. They're carrying a scythe though, so it's like a slow moving end. These are both Virgo energy. Somebody could have Virgo in their chart, or strong Virgo energy. But yeah, there is love here. There is love here, and it's a very healing love. It's this energy of like being who you really are behind closed doors. But then this would be the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Spades is the Eight of Swords. So there's this trapped. It's like, yeah, being who you are behind closed doors, keeping everything in, keeping your love within, wanting to reveal it, feeling like revealing it is impossible, feeling like it's your worlds apart, and then, I don't know. Yeah, I get that this is a really powerful hidden relationship, because for some reason it is. I don't think it's that it can't be made public. I think there is an intention to make it public. I just think that it's, with it being a lot of eyes on you energy, it's maybe the right time, the right place. But again, mistress, so right. I would say that the person, if you're coming to this reading saying, what is my person thinking? I think your person is thinking, I have so much love for this person. I want to create strong foundations with my person. This is real love. It's almost like unconditional love, and yet I feel like I have to hide my love. I feel like I can't open up. I feel like I can't make my feelings public. The world card can be, again, it could be talking about somebody who's world renowned, like somebody who's known around the world, somebody who could have, again, a lot of, it does carry a connotation about fame, like World Wide Web. Somebody could be very famous, internet famous maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get you some advice. Balance spirituality and practicality. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, make your dreams real. You need a practical plan. Pisces as well. Pisces energy is very, very romantic, very feet in the air energy. So Pisces are not known to be the most practical, especially a Pisces in love is, they're going to lose their head a little bit. Hopefully not in that kind of Alice in Wonderland way, hopefully not. But, you know, they're going to kind of, they're not the most practical. They're all about the feelings. So, yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. If you want, I don't know, I'm going to have to leave it there. Yeah, this spiritual energy here as well. Somebody could have Sagittarius in the chart. Yeah, your person loves you. Your person wants to be with you. They don't want to hide the feelings, but they don't know how. I feel like they don't know how to ground this. I don't think they don't know how to make this real. So, all right, guys, do take care of yourselves. Maybe go and pick a different pile, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello to those of you who picked pile 4 and the beautiful clear quartz. Let's see what we've got for you. So I'm going to get you some random letters. It could be your initials, it could be your person's initials, it could just make you think of a certain word, or whatever pops into your head, kind of roll with that. If you don't get anything, it's fine. It could just be for like one person, right? So what do we have, please, for pile 4? Pile 4, what would their person... Oh, again, what is it with the O's? Like 3 of the readings have started with an O, and yeah, the other reading had an O in it. So hugs, your person wants to give you a hug. E. What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? What does it... B. Ob. Anything else, please? E again. B. B's remind you of your person. OBE, perhaps your person has an OBE. I don't know. Whatever you get from that, like roll with it. If you don't, Queen Bee, somebody could be a Queen Bee, I'm hearing. If you don't get anything, just leave it. It's just a message for somebody else. Okay, pile 4, please. Pile 4. Help pile 4 understand what their person wants them to know. Pile 4, please. Dream a little dream of me. This person thinks you're a dream. You could be dreaming of this person. They could be dreaming about you. I'm getting D-Ream as well, which is a pop band, and they sang Things Can Only Get Better. Mean. Dream mean. This person could have had a dream where you were mean to them, or vice versa. This person could be a little bit mean. They could think you're a little bit mean. You could be asking, what does my dream mean? Somebody could definitely be a poet, because there's a bit of almost like a half rhyme there, right? Dream and mean. M-E-A or E-M-E-A-M. I'm seeing just the commonality of those words. Understand, please understand. What does my dream mean? Help me understand. What does your dream mean? I'm trying to understand what you told me about your dream. I'm trying to understand what that means. Dancing, perhaps you had a dream of this person where you were dancing together. I did. I talk about it in one of my readings. I don't know which one. I've got so many readings that I don't know if they're all going up. I had a dream about right, okay, bear with me. So it may mean nothing to you, right, but it may mean something to somebody. So I had a dream that I was in this, it was like a school gymnasium, because they had those big blue mats, you know, when you're doing gymnastics and you land on the big giant mats, and they were kind of all stacked up, and I was wearing a big wedding dress. So for me it was like I'd been doing like a school play or something, or like a pantomime where you know, the princess gets married in the end, right, and they come out in the wedding dress. So it's like I'd been performing some sort of play where I'd, like, at the ending there'd been a marriage, and it was like the show was wrapping up, and music was playing, and the song that was playing really loudly in my dream was oh, it's from Dirty Dancing. I've had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I was like singing and dancing with this big group of people around me who I guess were like the other performers. And I was like up on a chair dancing. I remember there was like a cat and a dog on the sofa, and the dog would lay on top of the cat. And this guy was like looking at me, this guy with a scar over his right eye, so maybe that's relevant to somebody. And I was like looking at him and thinking, should we do the lift? And he had the mats behind him. And it was really, it wasn't like romantic particularly. It was just like having fun with friends and being silly, right? And I was like, I was looking at him in this big wedding dress as well, and I was like, shall I do the lift? Is he gonna catch me if I do the lift? And he had these mats behind him, so I was like, it's gonna be okay. If we fall over, it's gonna be okay. But the feeling of the dream was really high vibrational. It was really fun. It was like being around people who you know, you have nice feelings for, and you know, happy times. So I don't know if that's relevant to anybody. Maybe somebody does perform on a stage. Maybe somebody's thinking about getting married. I'm wearing my mum passed away this weekend, so I'm wearing my mum's wedding rings. Yeah, I don't know, marriage seems to be a little bit of a theme. So maybe this person has marriage on the mind, or they had a dream of you where they were married to you, or a dream that they were getting married. They want to understand what it means. Perhaps they had a dream where they were dancing with you. Another song came through as well. Callum Scott. Callum Scott. Oh, what is it? I can't remember. It's like, I'd climb every mountain, swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken, because I need you to see. Yeah, so go and check out that song as well. It always sounds like a wedding dance song to me. It's got that feel of it. So I don't know. I'm excited for your reading. I want to see what these cards say, because I think this person's, I really get this feeling like your person's had a dream that they were like maybe doing like a wedding dance with you, and they're like, what does it mean? That's not going to be for everybody. I'm in it. I'm in this really nice feeling now. Okay, the moon. What does it mean? I'm so confused. I don't understand. That's the moon card. It's like my intuition's trying to tell me something, but I don't understand. Six of Wands. So success, it's like not understanding some kind of success. Again, OBE, maybe somebody's got an OBE, they don't understand why they've got an OBE. An OBE, for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's a British like award from the Queen that says you're like officially like a cool person. I think it makes you like a lord or something like that, or it's like having initials after your name, right? It's like an honor. That's the word. It's an honor. Success, but there's this feeling of like being out in the cold. So it's like this person thought they were going to be successful with you, or they thought they were going to have some sort of success, but then it's like doors shut to them and they don't understand that. So it's like having some success and then losing that and not really understanding why, something like that. Your person wants to know, like a moth to a flame, they're attracted to you like a moth to a flame for some of you. Either that, or you know, you're leading your person out of some kind of darkness where they did have some kind of loss of success. The moon card is definitely in that darkness energy, right? She's looking towards the light, and the moth moves towards the light. So there's this out of the darkness into the light energy, and I think you're kind of maybe acting like a bit of a flame for your person, leading them through. I feel like pile 2 had an element of this as well, if you want to check that out. Oh, this is the lewd card, I'm sorry. The Hierophant. This is a card about marriage. Again, go and watch pile, is it pile 1 or pile 2? One of the readings had these 2 birds, right? You see the 2 swans? Like they came through as like storks and ibis in that reading, but then one of the readings had the swan energy as well. So some of you could be in a same-sex relationship, 2 women. Obviously this is quite a lewd image. I'm not quite sure what I'm getting off this. I saw the word papa, il papa, I guess that's Italian, and the father, right? I guess the father, and I got Papa Don't Preach. Papa, don't preach, I've been losing sleep. I've made up my mind, I'm keeping my baby. He says that he's going to marry me, that we can raise a little family. That gives me pile 1 vibes. Maybe we'll be alright. Oh, deceit. Thoughts. Wishing well. Wolf. Authenticity. Yeah, there's a wolf in sheep's clothing in this reading. Oh, what is this? The wolf card, it talks about 2 deities who, I think one was from the mountains and one was from the ocean, and they married each other, but then they didn't know where to live. So the god from the water didn't feel comfortable in the mountains and vice versa. So they made a bit of a agreement that they'd go and like have 2 homes and share, right, like share the time between the 2. You've got authenticity and deceit. And the moon card is a card about illusion, like fantasy, illusion. And the wishing well. So somebody fantasizing, somebody having dreams, having wishes, perhaps deluding themselves about their own dreams and wishes. Like thoughts as well, dreams, thoughts. So I think your person wants to say, I think they've had some sort of dream. They're trying to understand the meaning of their own dream. Perhaps they had a dream that, if you're married to this person, perhaps they had a dream that one of you were unfaithful. There's 2 women on this card. I think your person's saying, you're in my thoughts. I'm dreaming about you. I'm dreaming about you. But then perhaps they're deceiving themselves about some kind of material success. There's some kind of deception about success, because you've got success and the 5 of Pentacles, which is a disappointment, next to each other. So somebody could have deceived somebody about how successful they are, or be deceiving themselves about how successful they are. What was your song? Did I even read your song? Everything is Broken by Sheryl Crow and Jason Isbell. Every time you stop and turn around, something else just hits the ground. Everything's broken. So it could be that, I guess it's every time you turn around, something hits the ground. So this feeling of like, every time I get a little bit of success, something sets me back. Every time I get a bit of, every time I get 1 step closer to you, something breaks. So are these signs from the universe? Is the universe telling me that I can't be with you? Like, I want to say, understand the signs. So if things keep going wrong, then the universe is probably protecting you from something. If you can't have what you want, the universe is probably protecting you from something. So again, with this Hierophant with the 2 women, somebody could have said that they were going to marry somebody, but they're not really wanting to marry the person. Somebody could be being unfaithful in a marriage. Somebody could, I don't know, the common themes are like illusion and deceit. About success and material things, how much money somebody has perhaps. There's definitely something about marriage. I'm getting somebody's like throwing money away. So throwing money away into something. It's like money down a well. Like, keep buying stuff but it keeps breaking, or like, it just feels like throwing money after it feels like throwing money down a pit, right? And you keep thinking the situation is going to get fixed. You keep thinking the situation is going to improve, but you're just like wasting your money. That's how it feels. Like every time you think you're going to have success, things break. Every time you think things are going right for you, it just costs you more money. So this wolf in sheep's clothing energy, there's somebody who's not being authentic. And I feel like the universe knows this person's not being authentic, so therefore they're not having the success they want because they're chasing the wrong things. Something like that. I do see a connection with pile 2's reading because of this chrysalis energy, wanting to come out of the darkness into the light. Again, it could be something about wanting to be recognized, wanting something that's been hidden to be recognized, a bit of a tie-in with pile three's reading. Yeah. All right. So advice, please, for the person watching this reading. Advice, please, for the person watching this reading. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. If you've been acting deceptively at all, that's creating bad karma for you. So you need to be stepping out of that. You do need to be moving more towards the light in terms of generating good karma for yourself. Being more authentic, not deceiving yourself and not deceiving other people. Now, I want to say, this doesn't feel like active deception. This doesn't feel like the sort of person who goes, I'm going to lie about who I am, or I'm going to actively cheat on somebody. It doesn't feel like that. It feels more like somebody's deceiving themselves about something. Somebody's not being true to who they authentically are, right? So it's like that real you versus what you think you want. And what I think this person's been doing is chasing money or chasing some kind of success or wanting to be recognized in some sort of way, like wanting to impress people, and that doesn't really truly make them happy. And they're having a little bit of trouble shaking off that false exterior and really being like true to who they are and what they want. And I think maybe they truly want you, right? They're truly dreaming about somebody here, and yet they keep like throwing money down the wishing well, or I don't know. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Tricky reading. Hopefully it made sense to you. If it didn't make sense to you, I want to say, ask yourself, what is true to you? Where are you deceiving yourself? Perhaps somebody has a bit of a negative mindset as well. Perhaps somebody has this thing about looking for the red flags, or you know, having some kind of weird dream and then thinking it's real when maybe it's not. There's some kind of disillusion here. Everything is broken. I don't know. Somebody could just have a really negative mindset. All right, I hope that was helpful to you. Maybe do go and check out some of the other readings. Leave me a like if you liked and all that business. Go and have a listen to the song, see if you get anything else from that. And I will see you again soon. Please do take care of yourselves, pile 4. Hello friends, to those of you who picked pile number 5 and the tiger's eye, I'm going to warn you now, this is a tricky energy. The cards have been very naughty. There's a lot of kind of wild energy, wild, difficult to handle energy coming from this pile already. So I don't know what we're going to get. We're going to see. So your person, what does your person want you to know? So let's get some indicators. I'm getting Scrabble tiles. So these may be your initials, your person's initials. They may sort of kind of spell out a word, but not really. Something may pop into your head. Whatever you get, roll with it. There's something in that for you. If you don't get anything at all, then just leave it. It's just for somebody else, right? What do we have, please, for pile number 5? Snake. I'm getting, I watched Encanto the other day, and we don't talk about Bruno, and there's a bit where they go, I associate him with the sound of falling sand, and I'm kind of getting that noise, so I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit creepy, right? Maybe a bit of a snake. Sorry to the pile 5 person. K. Oh no, my name starts with a K. Snake, right? What is it? What's that? What's that meme? What is it? Like a thing girl? I can't think what it is now. Tusk. Perhaps your person tusks a lot. Tusk. And another T. Skirt. Maybe somebody's skirting around an issue. I'm getting this kind of like very serpenty energy. Not necessarily like it's a bad thing. It's coming through sort of like I'd say like Queen of Wands reversed energy. So somebody who's perhaps oh, they're showing me as well with the snake. They're showing me dusk till dawn. oh my goodness, Mike, what is going on with my brain in this reading? Selma Hayek in Till Dusk Till Dawn, she does that very erotic dance with the snake. Which is beautiful. I am like drooling when I watch that that singing. I'm gonna be honest with you. But she's very, very hypnotic, very sexual, beautiful. But it's coming through, like I say, Queen of Wands in reverse. So to me, that's somebody who's almost like wild with the sexuality, maybe a little bit promiscuous, maybe a bit of temptress kind of thing, just kind of wild, looking out for, like, wanting to have fun. I don't know, right? Let's leave that there. Like, I think it's as well with the tiger, right? The tiger's eye. I'm spitting a little bit as well. I'm so sorry. That's gross. Like with the tiger's eye, it's like I'm getting this like wild energy. Maybe somebody's worn a very short skirt or something. I don't know. Show me a tiger's tail. There's a tiger on this card as well. What is this reading going to be? What is your person up to? Tusk. Maybe some taskmaster. It's coming through like one of those poems, right, where the first word of the poem spells something. Storm. This person could be very stormy. They could see you this way as well. So your person could see you as very stormy, very attractive, a bit wild. I'm hearing wild card. Ask storm. I'm hearing ask and you shall receive. Glitter. Maybe somebody's wearing a lot of glitter. It is New Year's Eve, so somebody could be like covered in glitter, very glittery. It could be a tie into pile 2's reading. And from. No, one more they're telling me. I'm getting Tom. Somebody could be called Tom. Somebody could be a bit of a tomcat. Breast, from the breast. Breast milk. Somebody could be breastfeeding. Somebody could be saying something from the heart. Just ask them and they'll tell you from the heart. Something like that. Tisk. I'm just getting this really like telling off energy, but not really telling off. It's quite playful. It's very fun. But there's burdens with it, is what I'm picking up on. It's like I'm getting this energy of like being in love with somebody who's wild, right? And it's like you love the wildness of them, so it's like telling them off but not really telling them off. Or I was telling this story to some of my friends the other day, and when I was in high school, there was a corridor that you weren't allowed to go along because there was windows, but the windows kind of dropped out into the hall. So it was a health and safety risk. They didn't want people looking around in there in case anyone fell. But me and my friends, we were just kind of walking across it, and it was like a shortcut, right? So we were like, if there's no teachers around, we're going to go across. So we weren't in any kind of danger. We knew we weren't in any kind of danger, but I understand the school rule as well at the same time. So we were like, it was like a minor rule, right? So if there was no teachers around, we'd go and take this shortcut. And I remember being halfway up this corridor, and one of my friends had kind of like gone to see if the coast was clear at the other end, but they'd seen the science teacher, and the science teacher had seen them. So they came running back. They were like, run! And the energy of it was so funny. It's like, you know, like running with your friends, like giggling. So we ran off kind of thing and like peeked, and she was still coming, and she was bellowing at us. She was like, stop, come back right now, you know, like being that proper teacher voice. But we were like, it was the energy of being in the group where like it was too funny, and we were panicking, and we just kept running. But she kept following us like the Terminator, right? Like, and she would never give up. It kept bellowing at us, kept shouting at us to stop, and we kept running. So we were like hiding down this corridor. We were hiding in the toilets. She kept coming. We kept running, and eventually it was the end of the school day, and like we ran across the field and we left school. And so the next day, my friend and I got called out of our classroom to go and see the head of year, and we went in, but it's like when you know you're in trouble but you find it really funny. So we were still so giggly, and we're there trying to keep a straight face, like, and the energy between us as well. It's like, you know, that friend that always gets you in trouble, or like that Two of Cups energy, where it's like your energy's shared, so you know what the other person's thinking and feeling, and it's like you don't even have to look at them, you don't even have to, like, you can sense that they're finding it funny. And so this the head of year was very serious, and he was saying, okay, I've had a complaint about you. What happened? So we were trying to explain what had happened, but we were giggling. It was so funny to us. So we were literally like holding our stomachs, rolling in our chair, saying, stop, I'm going to wee, like tears falling down our face as we listened to each other trying to explain what had happened. It was like we just found it hilarious. And so we must have been a sight, right? It's like, how can you be mad at people who are like, how can you be mad at somebody who's in that energy? So I remember the teacher who kind of like trying to keep a straight face, but he couldn't. So in the end, he was like laughing along with us and saying like, listen, just don't do it again. I'm gonna have to give you he's like, I'm gonna have to give you detention, right? It wasn't even like, you're in trouble, I'm gonna give you it's like, I'm gonna have, listen, I need to pacify the other teacher. I'm gonna have to give you a detention and tell her that I told you off. And we sent us back to class, and it was so funny, and it's a memory that stuck with me. But it's that kind of energy is what's coming from it. It's like this just funny, like wild, troublesome, like rule-breaking energy, but really kind of like good-natured as well with it. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath. Right, your person's hard to handle, I want to say. Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, one of my favourite Lovers cards. Nine of Wands, there it is. That's that. Oh, this is a burden energy. Two of Cups, there you go. Didn't I say the Two of Cups? I swear I have not looked at this pile. Oh, Two of Cups energy, just knowing what each other's thinking, not even needing to look at each other, finding the same things funny. Like, no matter what life throws at you, if you're with this person, you're okay. That's the way this person feels about you, I want to say. Dragonfly energy, like so powerful. Again, with that kind of wild, fierce energy, that Queen of Wands energy. But again, with the Elephant, it's like this person's leading you through the darkness, I want to say, leading you through tough times. This may potentially have quite a lewd image on, so just be warned, if you're not 18, not the reading for you, right? If you're offended by rude images, sexuality, not your reading. Oh, Seven of Swords as well. And what else here? Ooh, Knave of Pentacles. Somebody could have turned their back, or your person could want you back. Archangel Michael, yeah, no, this is adjacent possibilities. This feels like serendipity, right? This feels like two people who are meant to be together. There's a clear, the Lovers card and the Two of Cups, there's a clear soul connection. So I do feel like one of you or both of you are facing difficulties in your life with that Nine of Wands energy. It's like carrying heavy burdens. But the Elephant card is like one foot in front of the other. Take each day as it comes. Take this step by step. Like, I've got your back. I've got your back. I'm here for you. We're going to get through this together. Protected and divinely protected. The Lovers card normally has an angel on it. I don't know if it's normally Archangel Michael. But it's two people who are meant to be together, two people who are being brought together by the angels. With the Two of Cups as well, there's like a hand bonding thing here. I'm definitely seeing this thing about the glasses as well. It's like getting married, right? Clinking glasses and then having a really nice time kind of in the evening, like feeding each other. But yeah, Archangel Michael here, protecting you. It's also, he's the first chakra, so the root chakra. There's definitely a sexuality here. Yeah, strong energy. Shark, purpose. Wanting to have a sense of purpose. Knowing what you need to do. The expectant woman, the sexy woman, and the privileged lady. Okay, so... strong sexual attraction. If this is your person, excuse me a minute, actually. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, there's a huge amount of sexual desire, a huge amount of passion in this reading. Really good time together, I want to say. If this is you, and this is your reading, I want to say that you do have expectations. of being with this person. I'm seeing a fair bit of swords energy as well. Michael's got a sword. The shark energy and purpose is coming through with sword energy. There's a sword on this bed here, and this is the Ace of Swords. So I want to say somebody's expecting communication, possibly expecting romantic communication or information. Privileged lady. If your person's a female, they are they really want you to communicate. They have an intense sexual desire for you. They're waiting for you, I want to say. They know that you're going to have a good time together with the Lovers card here. Like, this is like, it really feels like if it's not like a true like soulmate connection, like this is your person, I want to say when you're with this person, they feel like they're your person. Very strong magnetic attraction between the two of you. You understand each other, you get each other, you have a great time together, but at the same time it comes through with burdens, right? It comes through with this Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. It's almost like when you're together it feels brilliant, but sometimes afterwards you have a few regrets. The Five of Pentacles having a meaning of feeling like there's a loss or a disappointment. It could be that this person, it could be that you've been with this person and you're not with them now, so they feel like they're out in the cold. They really feel like there's just like an intense desire to be with you. Like their purpose is to be with you. Their heart has chosen you. It feels like they're being divinely guided to you with Archangel Michael here. And yet maybe you've cut off communication, or you know they're expecting communication from you and it's not coming, and they're waiting for it. And with this card about deception here and the adjacent possibilities, it's like, I don't know how to make this happen. It's like I'm trying to find my way back to you, but I can't. It's like I'm trying to find my way back to you, but I keep choosing the wrong doors. Yeah, maybe you have shared a night of passion together, and it's like I feel like I'm being ghosted here. Perhaps it's wanting to be together, but not wanting to be deceptive in any way, not wanting to hide this relationship, or the dragonflies luminous. They're strong-willed, they're passionate, they're determined. They're going to come out of these dark, sticky situations like fire on all cylinders, like glistening. So if this reading has this feeling of like coming out of the darkness, like coming out of something that's been really trialing, something that's been very difficult. And again, it could be this feeling of like waiting for this person, like this person's waiting for you. They feel like you're their soulmate. They feel brilliant whenever they're around you. When they're not with you, when you separate, when you're not together, this love becomes a burden, because it's like you're all that they can think about. Like waiting for you to communicate is all they can think about. It's like they don't know what to do with themselves. They have no sense of purpose. They get into their own head. They don't know. There is a sense with the Five of Pentacles over here and the privileged lady. The privileged lady normally has everything she needs, right? She's very, very comfortable. It's kind of like Nine of Pentacles, Garden in the Gate energy, Queen of Pentacles, like somebody who's perhaps married. But then the Five of Pentacles is like a big sense of loss or disappointment or things not working out. And with this as well, it's like things didn't work out, right? Backs to each other. So instead of having each other's back, you're now back to back. It's this weird, I don't know if somebody's turned the back on someone, right? It's like face to face, back to back. Maybe you think your person's turned their back on you, but they've got your back, something like that. Maybe it's somebody's trying to get you back. I don't like that, like retaliation energy. That's really bad karma. But then Archangel Michael's here right in the middle of all this. I feel like this person feels like their purpose is to be with you. Like they're waiting for communication. They feel, maybe you've like ghosted them or cut communication, but they feel like, maybe they feel very used. But it's like they have this deep knowing that you have this deep connection with each other. So when you're not there, I'm getting like that Bryan Adams song, Mel C, Baby When You're Gone, it feels like I'm in love. Baby when you're gone. It's like when you're not there, they realize how much they love you, how much they want you. They maybe have rose tinted glasses. Even this elephant has like the third eye open. It just feels like their purpose is to love you. Their purpose is to be with you, is how it feels. Like you make them feel privileged. I mean, flip it and reverse it if needs be. Yeah, it does really feel like it always has this love is a burden energy too. What was your song? Did I tell you what your song was? So Many Nights, The Cat Empire. Yeah, okay. So Many Nights thinking of you. So Many Nights still feeling like a fool, something like that. It seems like I'm going to have to change my look for you. Okay, I get it. It seems like I'm going to have to change my look for you. Two shoes, I've walked too far. When I see you in the distance with your friends, I look down at my threads. And I'm going to have to like update my look for you. So, okay, I think that somebody in this relationship sees the other person as being up on a pedestal. Go and watch pile 2's reading, I want to say. It's like seeing somebody as the Empress. It's like this person has everything that they could possibly ever want, everything that they could possibly ever need. They've got their life together, they're comfortable, it's like they're happy without me. It's like the masculine energy is coming through perhaps with this energy of feeling a very, very strong attraction, feeling divinely guided to be with this person, but yeah, they're an empress, so they've got them up on a pedestal, and it's like, what could they possibly want with me? What could they possibly see in me? They're too good for me. So like feeling like I'm not as stylish as they are. I'm gonna have to like buy new clothes if I want to be with this person. I'm gonna have to try and like match them in some sort of way. I'm so impressed by them, so I've got to try and impress them back. But I want to say that's not what this connection is. This connection is Two of Cups, the Lover's card. This is literally like you could not get stronger energy, and Archangel Michael. This is like meant to be together. But then it's like somebody's got in their own head about, because they love this person so much, right? They want this person so much. It's like their energy feels so good. So it's like, what could they possibly see with me? That's how it feels. And I want to say at the same time, this person who's up on the pedestal is saying, why have they ghosted me? Why have they gone quiet? Like, I thought we had a really good connection here. But all the time, this other person is stuck in their own head feeling like they're not good enough. I want to say you are good enough. All this person wants is you. You are the heart choice. So I want to say if this is the connection that it looks like, right? Two of Cups, the Lover's card. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. This person loves you. They don't love the surface. They love your soul, right? So, like, get out of your own head and communicate. This person's waiting for communication. Again, talking about my best friend in high school, our bond was that close. Like, we could look like at our worst, right? We saw each other's most disgusting parts of each other, right? And we still loved each other. Like, we used to like go like, check my nose for bogeys. Right? And we'd look up each other's noses to check if there was any crows there. Right? So it's like that's what this relationship is. And yet somebody's like, oh, but I don't have nice enough clothes. And they don't care, right? It's like all they want is for you to take the clothes off anyway. So all right, Tiger's Eye, pile 3. Nothing is yet set in stone. Everything's up in the air. Anything could happen, right? The energy is gaining momentum. And it's almost like, look at how, it's like, look at these two cards as well and how they're mirroring each other. It's like, I want to say you're the same, but you're different. So it's like these two moons are almost like leaning in towards each other. Do you see? It's like they're cradling the same energy. And then this is like ocean waves and like the wild ocean, wild emotions. And then this like, it's almost like these mountains are also making the same kind of like peaks, like the waves are making mountain peaks and the mountains are making waves. It's like your energy is the same but different. Nothing's set in stone. The energy is gaining momentum. Really interesting reading. Get out of your own head, right? And just let this relationship be what it is, right? Because if we get rid of everything else, this is what this is, or this is what this person thinks this is, and that is really good. That is like, I have found my person, I've found my soulmate, this person has my back, I've got their back, we're back to back. Like, guided, literally, like this card normally has an angel on it. You've got Archangel Michael. It's like guided to be together, like fated to be together. I don't know what that is. All right, do take care of yourselves. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Go and check out another pile, maybe pile 2, because they have that kind of Empress up on a pedestal energy. Yeah, do take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Happy New Year. I don't know, I don't have anything to like, I don't have any like poppers to go or like noisemakers or anything, but imagine I'm doing that right now. Take care, have a good New Year, and go and love your people. Bye.